Ladies and gentlemen, love is one of the most powerful forces in the universe. It can elevate your life to unimaginable heights. But here's the thing, real love is rare and fake love is everywhere. The danger of fake love is not just that it deceives you, it drains you, it steals your time, your energy, and the best parts of who you are. Today, I want to show you why you must stop wasting your energy on fake love and redirect it toward building the life and relationships you truly deserve. Fake love is like a mirage. It promises fulfillment, but when you reach for it, there's nothing real to hold on to. It leaves you feeling empty and questioning your worth. But here's the truth, your energy is your most precious resource. Where you focus it determines the quality of your life. Waste it on something fake, and you're robbing yourself of the opportunity to experience the genuine connection you deserve. Your energy is the most valuable resource you have. It's more than just physical stamina. It's the mental, emotional, and spiritual fuel that powers your life. Where you choose to direct it determines the quality of your experiences, relationships, and ultimately your destiny. Yet so many of us pour our energy into relationships and situations that take more than they give, leaving us drained and depleted. This is especially true when it comes to fake love, a connection that lacks authenticity, depth, and mutual respect. Fake love thrives on your energy, consuming it without ever replenishing it. When you waste your energy on fake love, you're making a profound trade-off. You're sacrificing time, focus, and emotional well-being for something that doesn't serve you. Every moment you spend trying to fix a relationship that isn't real, or pouring your heart into someone who doesn't truly value you, is a moment you could be using to build a life and relationships that genuinely fulfill you. Energy is not infinite. The more you allow it to be siphoned by people who don't reciprocate or respect it, the less you'll have for the areas of your life that truly matter, your passions, your growth, and the people who genuinely care about you. The danger of fake love is that it often disguises itself as real. It comes with promises, sweet words, and moments that feel like connection, but it's inconsistent and shallow at its core. It might make you feel good for a little while, but over time you'll notice a pattern. It leaves you questioning your worth, doubting yourself, and feeling exhausted. The more you invest in it, the more it demands, but it never fills you up. That's because fake love isn't about mutual growth or shared joy, it's about one-sided benefit. Someone else is feeding off your energy without offering anything real in return. When you allow yourself to remain in a situation fueled by fake love, you start to internalize the idea that this is the best you can get. You begin to believe that relationships are supposed to be hard, draining, and full of compromises that only you seem to make. But the truth is, love isn't supposed to deplete you. Real love lifts you. It inspires you. It makes you stronger, not weaker. It fuels your dreams instead of making you doubt them. By continuing to pour energy into fake love, you rob yourself of the chance to experience this kind of genuine connection. Redirecting your energy requires courage. It means being honest with yourself about what isn't working. It means acknowledging the truth, even when it's painful. But once you make the decision to stop wasting your energy on fake love, you open the door to something far greater. You reclaim your power. You start to notice the people and opportunities that align with your values and your worth. You begin to pour your energy into areas of your life that bring you real joy and fulfillment. This doesn't mean shutting yourself off from love or relationships. It means setting a higher standard. It means understanding that you deserve love that feels like partnership, not a performance. It means giving yourself permission to walk away from anything that doesn't serve your highest good, knowing that this choice isn't selfish, it's essential. Protecting your energy isn't just about survival. It's about thriving. It's about building a life where every ounce of your energy is spent on people, pursuits, and experiences that add to your life rather than subtract from it. When you start to honor your energy, you'll notice a shift. You'll feel lighter, freer, and more in control of your life. You'll have more to give to the things and people who truly matter. And you'll realize that the love you've been searching for begins with how you treat yourself. Don't waste another moment or drop of energy on something fake. You deserve better, and it's up to you to claim it. Recognizing the signs of fake love is essential to protecting your energy and well-being. Fake love often disguises itself as something real and convincing. It can come with sweet words, grand gestures, and fleeting moments of connection that make you question your intuition. But beneath the surface, it lacks the depth, consistency, and authenticity that form the foundation of a genuine relationship. Learning to identify these signs is not about being cynical or distrustful. It's about valuing yourself enough to seek what you truly deserve and walking away from anything that falls short. One of the most telling signs of fake love is inconsistency. A person who is truly invested in you and and the relationship will show up consistently, even when it's not convenient. Fake love, on the other hand, is sporadic. One day they're all in showering you with attention, affection, and promises. The next day they're distant, unavailable, or indifferent. This push and pull dynamic isn't just frustrating, it's a clear indication that their commitment is not genuine. Real love doesn't waver based on mood or circumstance, it's steady and reliable. Another hallmark of fake love is a lack of reciprocity. In fake love, however, the scales are almost always tipped. You may find yourself giving more time, more effort, more compromise, while the other person takes without offering anything of substance in return. Over time, this imbalance becomes exhausting and leaves you feeling unappreciated and undervalued. Fake love also tends to avoid vulnerability and deeper connection. Authentic love requires openness, honesty, and a willingness to share your true self. In a relationship based on fake love, these elements are often missing. The other person may be unwilling to have meaningful conversations, share their feelings, or engage in the kind of emotional intimacy that builds a real bond. Instead, they may focus on superficial interactions or use charm and flattery to keep you invested without ever revealing their true intentions. Trust is another area where fake love reveals itself. A genuine relationship is built on trust, transparency, and mutual respect. In fake love, you'll often find a lack of honesty or accountability. This might manifest as frequent lies, half-truths, or excuses that leave you doubting their words and actions. If you constantly feel the need to question their motives or verify their stories, it's a clear sign that something isn't right. Real love doesn't keep you guessing, it gives you a sense of security and peace. One of the most damaging aspects of fake love is how it makes you feel about yourself. Instead of lifting you up, it often leaves you questioning your worth. You may feel like you're never enough, never doing enough, giving enough, or being enough to satisfy the other person. But the problem isn't with you, it's with the relationship. Real love celebrates you for who you are. It doesn't make you feel small or inadequate, it empowers you to grow and thrive. Recognizing these signs takes self-awareness and courage. It requires you to trust your instincts and listen to the voice inside that tells you when something isn't right. It also means being willing to walk away even when it's difficult, because you understand that staying in a fake relationship only prolongs the pain. Letting go of fake love isn't a loss, it's a gain. It frees you to pursue relationships that are real, fulfilling, and worthy of your energy. The more you learn to recognize fake love, the better you become at avoiding it. And when you refuse to settle for anything less than authenticity, you send a powerful message to yourself and the world. You know your worth, and you won't compromise it for anyone or anything. Letting go of fake love without guilt is an act of self-respect, not selfishness. It's a declaration that you value your time, energy, and emotional well-being too much to stay in a relationship that isn't real or fulfilling. Yet many people struggle with guilt when it comes to walking away. They worry about hurting the other person, feel responsible for the relationship's failure, or believe they didn't try hard enough. But the truth is, holding on to something fake does more harm than good for both parties involved. When you recognize that a relationship is not authentic, it's essential to let go with a clear conscience. Staying in a relationship out of guilt doesn't serve anyone. It traps you in a cycle of resentment and unhappiness while enabling the other person to avoid confronting their own behavior or intentions. Fake love thrives on guilt. It manipulates you into believing that leaving is cruel or unkind. But leaving isn't cruel, it's courageous. It takes strength to prioritize your own needs and set boundaries that protect your heart. Letting go without guilt starts with a shift in mindset. You must remind yourself that it's not your responsibility to fix or save a relationship that isn't real. Love is a two-way street. And if the other person isn't meeting you halfway, you're not obligated to carry the entire burden. Relationships are about mutual growth and support, not one person sacrificing their happiness to keep things afloat. By walking away, you're not abandoning anyone, you're choosing yourself. It's also important to recognize that fake love doesn't just hurt you, it stifles your potential for real, meaningful connections. Every moment you spend clinging to something that isn't genuine is a moment you could be using to build a relationship that truly fulfills you. Letting go creates space for new opportunities, new relationships, and new experiences that align with your values and desires. It's not an end, it's a beginning. The guilt associated with leaving often stems from a fear of being perceived as selfish or unkind. But kindness isn't about staying in a situation that diminishes you. True kindness includes being honest with yourself and with the other person. Walking away with integrity means communicating your feelings clearly and respectfully. It's not about blaming or shaming the other person. It's about acknowledging that the relationship isn't working and that both of you deserve better. It's also helpful to reframe your perspective on guilt. Guilt is often a sign that you care, that you're empathetic, and that you value relationships. But misplaced guilt can keep you stuck in situations that no longer serve you. Instead of letting guilt control your decisions, use it as a reminder to act with compassion and integrity. Letting go doesn't mean you don't care, it means you care enough to stop pretending and to pursue something real. As you move forward, give yourself permission to prioritize your own well-being. Letting go of fake love isn't just an act of self-preservation, it's an act of self-love. You're showing yourself that you're worthy of authenticity, respect, and genuine connection. And when you make this choice, you're not just freeing yourself, you're also freeing the other person to find a relationship that's right for them. Ultimately, letting go without guilt is about trusting yourself and your decisions. It's about believing that you deserve better and that you have the strength to create the life and relationships you truly want. Fake love is a distraction, a detour, and a drain on your energy. By letting it go, you're reclaiming your power, your happiness, and your future. Walk away with confidence, knowing that you're making room for something real, and that's a choice you'll never regret. Focusing on self-love and growth is the most powerful way to protect your energy and ensure that you attract the right kind of love into your life. When you build a strong foundation of self-worth and prioritize your personal development, you naturally raise your standards for what you will accept in relationships. This shift doesn't just prevent you from falling for fake love, it empowers you to create a life filled with authenticity, purpose, and genuine connection. Self-love begins with knowing your worth. It's about recognizing that you are enough, as you are worthy of respect, kindness, and real love. Too often, people settle for fake love because they believe it's the best they can get, or because they fear being alone. But when you cultivate self-love, you realize that being alone is far better than being in a relationship that drains you or diminishes your value. Alone doesn't mean lonely, it means having the space and freedom to focus on your own needs, passions, and growth. Growth is the natural companion to self-love. When you invest in yourself, whether through learning new skills, pursuing your passions, or simply taking care of your physical and emotional health, you become more confident, resilient, fulfilled. This growth doesn't just make you happier, it makes you more attractive to the kind of people who appreciate and respect you. When you're constantly evolving, you naturally align with others who are on a similar path, creating the potential for real, meaningful connections. Focusing on self-love and growth also helps you set and maintain boundaries. Fake love often thrives because people are afraid to say no or to demand what they truly deserve. But when you love yourself, you understand the importance of boundaries, not as a way to push people away, but as a way to protect your energy and prioritize your well-being. Boundaries are a declaration of self-respect. They tell the world, this is what I'm willing to accept, and this is what I won't tolerate. And the people who truly care about you will honor those boundaries. Self-love and growth also shift your perspective on relationships. Instead of looking for someone to complete you, you realize that you are already whole. Instead of seeking validation from others, you find it within yourself. This doesn't mean you don't want or value relationships. It means you approach them from a place of abundance, not neediness. You're not looking for someone to fix you or fill a void. You're looking for someone to complement the amazing person you already are. One of the most liberating aspects of focusing on self-love and growth is that it changes how you handle rejection and disappointment. When you value yourself, you understand that someone else's inability to see your worth says more about them than it does about you. You stop taking rejection personally and you move on quickly from relationships that don't serve you. You trust that the right people will come into your life at the right time, and you refuse to settle for anything less than what you truly deserve. Ultimately, self-love and growth are the antidotes to fake love. They create a strong, unshakable foundation that prevents you from falling for anything that doesn't align with your values and your worth. They empower you to live authentically, to pursue your dreams, and to build relationships that are real and fulfilling. When you focus on loving and growing yourself, you attract the kind of love that reflects your inner strength and beauty. And that is a love worth waiting for. Redirecting your energy toward meaningful relationships and goals is one of the most effective ways to break free from the hold of fake love. When you focus on building connections that truly matter and pursuing aspirations that align with your values, you create a life that is fulfilling and authentic. This shift in focus not only shields you from relationships that drain your energy, but also propels you toward a future full of genuine happiness and success. Meaningful relationships are built on trust, mutual respect, and shared values. These are the connections that nourish your soul and contribute to your growth. Whether they're with family, friends, or romantic partners, such relationships offer stability, support, and encouragement. By prioritizing these connections, you create a network of people who uplift and inspire you. These individuals serve as a reminder of what real love and loyalty feel like, making it easier to identify and walk away from relationships that fall short. Fake love often consumes your mental and emotional energy, leaving little room for anything else. It's a constant drain fueled by confusion, doubt, and unmet expectations. Instead of investing in someone who doesn't value you, you can channel that energy into strengthening bonds with people who do, or into pursuing personal and professional goals that bring joy and purpose to your life.